Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to be going over another update on the stock market on what I think is going to happen. Yesterday I made some calls on some stocks. Now I'm going to make these judgments based off of the last paid indicators that I bought, the Pulse Algo Pro. And if you guys want information about it, I'll put a link below. You can get these indicators. These indicators are you can get them with a monthly prescription or quarterly. You can also pay them full. But these indicators work really well for the stock market. And yesterday I made a call on SPY, and it turned out I was accurate on that. And if you followed what I said in the video, if you did a put right here, and you held on to it, you would have made around, let's see, there was a 9.74 difference in the price, 9.74, and you make about $50 for every dollar that you're right. So that was around $487 yesterday for the put. So today I'm going to make my judgment on SPY and look at some of the others. So we notice I make my judgment based on a couple things, and it's also important to, when you're making your judgment, to do options. You don't want to make your complete judgment just based off of this oscillator, and if there's a sell indicator up there as well, or a buy indicator. I make this judgment. I follow the oscillator pretty well, but one thing you got to consider is the relative strength index, which is something that I look at before I make any major decisions. I look at the relative strength index, and we look to see where it's at, and we see the strength of the purple lines way on the bottom, which means, really, it means there's, what level is it on? It's on 28. So it's on 19. So it could actually go lower, or it could start going up. But judging by the oscillator here, you see the red lines here. So what I think is going to happen is it's going to keep going down. The red is going to thin out and get smaller, like it is over here. It's going to get smaller. Then it's going to start going into green, and then that's when it's going to start going up. So I think that it is SPY for today is going to continue to go down. It might try to go up. The market might push it up, but overall, I think it's still going to keep going down. I do have a position today for a put, so it's not. So my position is like at 409, I think. So if it goes into like 409 or below, no, 409. Let me check which position was it? 409, yeah. 409 for a put, which I may win some, I may not, depends. But I would like to get, I only had 100, so I couldn't get to a closer amount, so I only had to get to 409. So hopefully it goes down past 409. But anyway, I do have a put in for today. So let's look at some other stocks. So overall, I think SPY is going to go down. Let's look at Amazon. See where that one's at. Same thing. We see the sell here, and the RSI and the oscillator are still. It's the same thing as SPY. It's going to slowly keep going down. I think we're in a bear market. I don't even think it's really going to push up. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be going down today for majority of the stocks. But Amazon, it has a similar pattern to the SPY, and I think it's going to be going down. And I do have there is an indication right here. Let's just remove my RSI. There's an indication right up here to sell, and there's no indication to buy right now. So I think Amazon is going to go down for today. So I would, if I haven't got in already, I would have done a put for 138 or around there. And if you did yesterday, if you put in a put for yesterday, you would have made a profit of, well, there's a difference around $5 in price. So that's about, let's say 5 times 50. So that's about $250 profit yesterday if you came in at that put. Okay, so the next one I'm going to look at here, so Amazon, I think it's going to go down. Let's look at Netflix. And much like yesterday, there's indication that it's going down. If you came up here and you did if you were up here and you saw the indication to sell, if you got in here and you did a put for the 239, you would have made around, that's a difference in 1438. 1438 times around 50. That's about $719 in profit there if you did a put. So, where I think it's going to continue to go down, much like with everything else. I don't think today is going to be a green day for many stocks, but let's look at AMC. AMC kind of has a different, well, look here. Okay, same thing for AMC. If you got in right up here, I don't remember if I talked about AMC yesterday, but if you did a put right here for about $18, you wouldn't probably make as much as the others, but since AMC is a little bit cheaper. But did this. Okay, so you would have made, it had a difference in, there was a difference in price in about $7.64. So I don't think you'll make as much because the price of AMC is a lot cheaper than the other stocks. So I don't think you would make 50 per dollar per stock, but you would have made some kind of gains if you did a put. So let's look at one more stock here. Let's look at Amazon. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla. How do you spell it? Tesla. Come on now. How do you spell? You know I don't have a Tesla. Tesla. There we go. Can't spell it. Okay. Come on, Tesla. I'm gonna close out here. Go back in. There we go. Okay. Wow, their prices are a lot different than. Okay, well, we could see judgment here. Let's just look at the RSI real quick because this one's kind of harder to figure out. It's different than the others. Okay, well, I think it's going to go down, but it's going to start going up. So a lot of the others, are on a downtrend, but this one, I think Tesla is going to go down, but it's going to start to pull back and go up. You can see the oscillator that you got these red lines, and you can see more. There's more strength in Tesla right now than the others, because you can see there's moments where the dark red turns lighter red. So it's trying to get pushed back up. So it's either going to just keep going down, or it's going to hit a point where it goes back up. So I think it's going to go down and then it's going to start going back up. Whether that's by the end of the day, it's probably not. It's probably going to go down and then start to go back up. But I don't know if that's going to be today or not. But Tesla looks good. It looks like it might be in a call here pretty soon. So if you did a call for like a week from now, you might get profit, because it looks like it might go up in about a week. But right now it looks like it's finishing a cycle of going down. So anyway, that's the stocks that I'm picking today. Most of the market, it looks like everything's going to continue to go down. Tomorrow I'll make another video on my thoughts on where I think the stock market is going to go. Now, I would personally, if there's different kind of strategies on to doing options or puts, but I personally would look into the Pulse Algo Pro indicator. You can get a monthly membership with it. They have a 7-day free trial as well. And you have the option to pay quarterly, and you can also pay it in full. To my opinion, I think these two indicators are well worth it. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.